I'm John McLaughlin in Ankeny, Iowa, the new home of Aviation Expo. Well, what is Aviation Expo? It's what many call the perfect blend of full-scale and radio-controlled aircraft excitement, a show that has earned the reputation as being the world's most unique aviation festival. And here's just a sample of what you'll experience. The finest in scale models from every segment of the aviation industry. Famous Warbirds and frontline fighters. Computer-controlled helicopters. Even machines that don't look like they should fly. Full-scale entertainment includes the Eagle, Clint McHenry and the Sukhoi, Bernard Beardsley and the Microjet, a P-51 gunfighter, the Comedy Cub, and Team America. And of course, the highlight of the show, Striking Back. Aviation Expo 93 was moved to Ankeny, Iowa, after a successful 10-year run in Ida Grove. Show founder Byron Goverson realized the expo had outgrown the small northwest Iowa community, so the show was brought to central Iowa under the guidance of longtime airshow director Joe Schumacher and a board consisting of prominent Iowa business people who share a love for aviation. Expo 93 struggled to overcome one major obstacle, record rainfall. In the weeks leading up to the show, Expo staff and contractors literally worked around the clock. And come opening day, things opened up on time. Determination overcoming the worst flood in Iowa history.
Program, $3.
People from across the nation and the globe have traveled to Ankeny, Iowa for the grand reopening to witness some of the best radio-controlled flying around, thanks to pilots like Carl Spurlock.
Got a F-16 and a F-20 Tiger Shark and Iowa A-7 Corsair that I built and an F-15 Eagle.
Tell us about flying the jets. So what does that take?
Well, they're a piston-driven engine with a 5-bladed fan, and they travel, about 140 mile an hour or something like that. They're a little more temperamental, but, that's part of it.
Notice on your F-16, it's very authentic. You've got canopies that actually open and close. What else?
Yeah, it has canopy that opens and closes, of course. It has operational speed brakes and adjustable tail cone and brakes on the wheels and such as that.
How does it feel being involved with one of the top names in aerobatics?
That's a lot of fun. I tell you, it's quite an honor. I opened the show for Clint McHenry. When he comes in to do his show, I'll go up for about 2 minutes and fly, and then he'll come in and do his thing, and then I land. He was here earlier, and he even autographed my Sukhoi for me, so that was pretty nice.
Carl's beautiful Byron Sukhoi acts as the pace plane for the first ever AT-6 pylon races at Aviation Expo. Daily races provide plenty of hair-raising excitement as the Texans head for Turn 1. Pylon racers often compete wingtip to wingtip, occasionally getting too close. One group that doesn't mind flying just a few feet apart is the ACE RC formation team from Higginsville, Missouri, flying the ACE Big Bingo. If it flies, it's at Aviation Expo.
Right here is the aileron. This banks the plane.
One of the neat things about Aviation Expo is you not only get to watch models fly, you have the opportunity to learn to fly them yourselves. SIG Manufacturing has set up a booth on the outskirts of the expo grounds along with an instructor and a new series of cadet airplanes that makes learning easy.
Well, we think it's real important that kids get the thrill of learning to fly. And as you can see, they think so too. And of course, some of the kids are pretty good size. They tell me that they've had quite a few girls up to 80 years old.
Because the whole key is getting people involved so where they are actually going to take a step and start in model aviation.
You bet. Of course, that's the end thing. We want them to build and fly our models.
Has it worked so far?
Yes, yes. They're asking when this one that they've been flying is going to be ready. It's a brand new design, and it should be ready probably by the end of the year.
Now, straighten it out with some right here. There, we got it. Good job. Good job. I got it.
The expanded facilities at Expo include a large exhibit area where dozens of aviation-related products are on display. There's no better place to get started in the sport of radio-controlled modeling. Even kids too young to fly the models find something to their liking, in the form of those ever-popular pedal planes. Pedal pushers of today just might be the radio-controlled top guns of tomorrow. These are the F-15s, flown by the Cloud Dancers International Show Team from Central Florida. Flying these jets in tight formation is about like being in the Thunderbirds or Blue Angels, while keeping your feet on the runway.
F-15s are 8 feet 9 inches long. They weigh 33 pounds, powered by two OS-91 ducted fan engines, each producing about 5 horsepower. We carry a half a gallon of fuel. We burn that in about 7 minutes. The top speed of the airplane is about 130 miles an hour.
How long have the F-15s been part of the show?
We've been flying F-15s for almost 8 years now. We're on our second set. We've lost a total of 4 F-15s over the years through various accidents, and we have 3 right now. So we've had a total of 7.
Okay. Tell me about getting that part of the act worked up. How long did it take to learn to fly those in formation?
Well, we started with small aircraft, similar to some of the types you see out here, and eventually worked our way into jets. We got into single-engine jets early on. Flew those for about 2.5 years. Got Byron Originals interested in our act, and then he offered a sponsorship, and he wanted us to fly F-15s, which was a big jump for us. Simply twin engines, all the problems that are associated with that. Once we flew the Eagles, we knew it was the right airplane for us. It's big, it's impressive, it's a pretty neat airplane to see fly, and we really couldn't find anything else better than the Eagles since.
Almost as thrilling as the F-15s is the Cloud Dancers' amazing flying machine. Amazing because it's still in one piece. And no, it's not Halloween, but don't tell that to Broomhilda.
Now, if you people are very observant, you notice that Broomhilda has no wheels on her. So you say to yourself, how could they land her? Well, we have our own witch hunter out there in the form of Dale Nally. He's got his hat on backwards, and his job, if he chooses to accept it, is to catch that broomstick right out of the sky. Now remember, there's a spinning propeller on the front of that thing. Now she's going to really try to get slowed down, and Dale's trying to line it up. He gets at a spot, and boom, snatches her right out of the sky. How's that?
Let's not leave out the skydivers.
Here comes 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's 5? I don't see 5. We only got 4 on board, guys? Okay, apparently. Oh, there's 1 coming out. And here comes Dale. He's coming in nice and close. He looks like he's real happy. He's going to take a few steps forward, right into his hands, Dale Nally.
These are radio-controlled skydivers, again part of the Cloud Dancers' crowd-pleasing demonstration. These miniature jumpers have to share the sky with their full-size counterparts as the Liberty Parachute team signals the beginning of the top flight aerobatic action.
There is a man inside of this airplane. He is Clint McHenry, and fasten your safety belts because the roar of the...
Full-scale aircraft take center stage each afternoon at Expo with Mr. Nice Guy, Clint McHenry, and the Russian Sukhoi, showing why this combination of plane and pilot is considered the best.
Watch on the way down. He'll look at a big canopy full of earth, and on the way down, he'll start to snap roll this airplane. Disorientation on the way down, nothing but a flash of color. Now he recovers very nicely and sets up for the outside to the left. He holds it. Now watch him go with left rudder to the left a little bit. Now kick it all the way around, Clint. All the way around the other way. This is the pinwheel. All the way around across the top. Now coming back down the bottom side. Let's watch for the multiple snap roll series. Rolling it down once. Looking at that line once again and picking up and working with a little crossway. There's the snap rolls all the way around. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Holding it in there for 6 and 7. And he holds the multiple snap roll series. Keep your eyes and your cameras on this maneuver. As across the top. Now he starts that vertical roll. The speed goes from 100 to 50 to 40 to 20 to 30 to 0. Now he pushes in on the clutch. Shifts into reverse. While still rolling the aircraft, he will descend backward. After helicoptering, still coming back, about 3 lengths in the airplane. The pendulum effect, and one more candidate for a neck break. Ladies and gentlemen, your Sky champion, Clint McHenry. How about a big round of applause for this great pilot?
Get ready for more barn-burning entertainment with Bill Burner Beardsley and the 300-mile-per-hour microjet.
The little jet is a top speed of 350 miles an hour. Burner's right at the firewall right now with our self-imposed red line of approximately 250 knots, or about 300 miles an hour, going out on the far side, and you can see that that little thing can really smack.
Burner Beardsley will have to cool his jets long enough to make way for Jim Minning and the Comedy Cub, an Expo favorite.
Get back in there. Get back in here. You get out the side of that. That's a Super Cub. Get back inside.
You know, he probably saw this crowd here and thought it was a croquet match, didn't realize...
Look out for the trees. Oh. Hey, same to you, buddy.
You know, let this engine noise speak for itself. Listen to this.
Those with a love for vintage Warbirds are never disappointed at Aviation Expo, and 93 is no exception. Listen to the rumble of the Rolls-Royce engine as General Reg Ursler rides in on a P-51 Mustang. The Gunfighter II is such a popular attraction that Byron Originals offers a 1/5 scale kit of the plane. The Mini Gunfighter also dukes it out with the Japanese Zeros during the Striking Back production.
Here's an opportunity to see that very tight V formation. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, these are the Eagles.
If you've been to more than a few air shows, then you've heard of the Eagle Aerobatic Team. Charlie, Gene, and Tom flying the Eagles to the limit with snaps, torque rolls, and the switchblade.
Call for the smoke on. All cameras and all eyes on the Eagle now as they bear down, looking for that magic line. As they go into knife-edge flight, Charlie Hillard calls for switchblade now. The Eagle switchblade, yes. I wasn't looking. The blood is now starting to move into his head, and it's relatively uncomfortable. And about this time, he says to himself, hey, I'm the leader. I shouldn't have to put up with this. So watch this turnabout. And as they say, turnabout is fair play. To gain altitude, Charlie pushes forward on his control stick. The wingmen pull back on their control stick. Charlie executes 5/8 of a loop, known as the half Cuban 8. And before you can say Eagle Aerobatic Team, yes, he has turned the tables on his wingmen. They are now upside down, hanging by their belts. Charlie is now right side up, and they have the slight discomfort. Now, right about in here, everybody do a nice little roll back to the right side up position.
late addition to the expo schedule is Team America and their gleaming Sia Marchetti. This is where the heavy iron is kept, the hangar for the striking back planes, famous stars like the B-25. And of course, over here, the B-29 bomber, spanning nearly 30 feet. A team of more than 20 pilots, spotters, and pyrotechnic experts get together to bring us a famous recreation of the World War II battle for Iwo Jima.
What you are about to see is a scale reenactment of the battle for Iwo Jima. Although every person involved is a great patriot, no one in the organization in any way condones war. The upcoming production is designed to serve as a reminder of what a terrible tragedy war really is, lest we forget. Ladies and gentlemen, striking back.
think it's great. I think it'll bring back to the young people what we went through to save this country. Otherwise, if we didn't, we wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be talking to you.
Aviation Expo would not be complete without an explosive ending, the finale which also carries a message. For that, we bring on the B-29 bomber, the world's largest radio-controlled model aircraft.
The B-29s continue to bombard Japan, sometimes with hundreds of planes dropping firebombs on Tokyo. The time is 2:45 a.m., New Year's Day of the first year of the nuclear age. The Enola Gay leaves Tinian. 5:55 a.m., over Iwo Jima, halfway to Japan. The Enola Gay rendezvous with the great artiste at number 91. They begin to climb and set a course to the northwest. Captain Parsons is still sweating out the bomb assembly, only now he doesn't have much time. 7:20, the bomb is complete. It is now alive. The undercast begins to break up, and the weather planes radio back that Hiroshima is the best target. 8:35, the two planes accompanying the Enola Gay peel off. What she must do alone. 9:11 a.m. Bombs away. (9:16), Hiroshima, all but disintegrate. This blast signals the beginning of the end of World War II. Never in modern history was a war begun with so smashing a victory by one side, and never in recorded history did the initial victor pay so dearly for his calculated treachery. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes Striking Back.
Aviation Expo, the world's most unique aviation event. And now I think you understand why. I'm John McLaughlin. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here again for Expo 94 in Ankeny, Iowa, August 3rd through the 7th.